Hello friends! Here is your astrological forecast for Libra for August 2025. August 2025 is one of the most productive periods of the year for you. The planet Mars, the source of strength, energy, and motivation, moves into your sign in August, where it will stay until September 23rd. This creates a need, a desire to act, to do something, to achieve something, to overcome challenges. It brings a desire to compete, to prove yourself, and to move forward with all your might. Although the transit of the Sun will be in your 12th house, the house of what is hidden, starting on August 2020, Mars will push you forward. You may occasionally feel like you are swimming against the current, but this sense of struggle will become an additional stimulus to move forward. Throughout the month, your work schedule or conditions at work or home may change. This could affect your life schedule or your partner's work schedule. The second half of August marks the beginning of an unusual period of at least a month. The results of this period will allow you to breathe a sigh of relief. You will be able to leave a disease, a problem, a fear, or a sense of insecurity in the past. You will feel as if you have paid off your karma, made your contribution, lifted a heavy burden, and now fate will open a lighter and brighter path for you. Key astrological events in August. August honest. Venus will be in a tense aspect to Saturn and Neptune, affecting your 7th and 10th astrological fields. On this day, you may feel that someone, or even a group of people, is envious of your success. It is important to be patient on this day, especially in relationships with people on whom you depend to some extent, or with whom you do not want to spoil relations. Be patient to avoid making a mistake or damaging relationships with people whose favor is beneficial to you. August 6th. The planet Mars moves into your sign, where it will remain until September 23rd. This is the most active, productive, and energetic period of the year. The transit of Mars through your own sign doesn't allow you to sit idly by. This is a time when your inner achiever is activated. This activity can manifest on a physical level, through sports, hikes, or walks, as well as through work or relationships. In your relationships with others, you are now the initiator of certain processes. This Mars transit can make you more ambitious, aggressive, and short-tempered than you usually are. You will become more impatient and intolerant. This is a time when you will be energetic and not afraid of competition. You will be ready to fight for your place in the sun. For this transit to be as successful and productive as possible, it is important to have clear plans for this entire period. This is often the time when we start actively implementing plans we've been thinking about for a long time but have been putting off. Now you may feel that the time has come to realize your ideas. August 8th. The planet Mars will be in a lucky aspect to Uranus, affecting your honest and 9th astrological fields. This aspect points to fast, unexpected, and successful events. This is unexpected luck, and it will be especially strong for those born between September 23rd and 27th. However, all Libras, regardless of their exact date of birth, will feel that this day has very fast-moving energy, where something can happen unexpectedly and successfully, such as a lucky coincidence or an unexpected meeting. On this day, it is important to react to events quickly, boldly, or even audaciously without hesitation. The influence of this aspect can manifest both through practical events and on a mental level, as an unexpected solution or a sudden insight. August 9th. A full moon occurs in Aquarius in your 5th house. A full moon is a time of culmination, clarity, and results. The 5th house is the house of joy, celebration, creativity, our feelings, romance, and our children. It is also the house of our personal self-expression. What can happen here? There may be important events related to your children, but not something unexpected. This is a time of results in activities and processes that are already underway. For some, this could be the birth of a child. For others, important events in their children's lives. This is also a time of clarity in your love life. If there is no certainty yet, this could be a period of realizing your feelings for someone. For others, it could be an invitation on a date or a new acquaintance. The 5th house is also the house of celebrations, so an exciting, festive event may take place. Since the 5th house is the house of emotions, this day could bring an emotional event, even if it is just a get-together with friends with whom you have an emotional connection. On the same day, August 9th, the planet Mars will be in a rare and tense opposition to both Saturn and Neptune. This last happened in May 1989. This aspect shows that external events are forcing us to act in a direction we did not plan. Since this aspect affects your honest and 7th houses, events in the lives of your key partners may require you to act or cause a feeling of confrontation with someone and their interests. The influence of this aspect will be felt for a few days before and after. A long-standing issue or dispute between you and another person may resurface, requiring you to prove your position and defend your interests again. As you can see, there are many astrological influences on August 9th, so the day promises to be eventful. August 10th. The planet Mars will be in a lucky aspect to Pluto, affecting your honest and 5 astrological fields. This is a powerful and positive aspect that will bring luck in matters that were started or conceived in mid-February 2024. Both planets, Mars and Pluto, symbolize strength and struggle, and a favorable aspect between them creates a powerful and positive force field. Do not sit idly by on this day. You can expect luck on a trip or at a festive event. This could also be a victory in a contest or competition. It could signify a bright and important event related to your children or your love life. On this day, you may visit an interesting place, such as a concert or an exhibition, that gives you a feeling of emotional involvement with what is happening around you. August 11th. The planet Mercury turns direct in your 11th house in Leo. The retrograde period of Mercury ends, and you can now complete the preparatory processes for a certain event. This is a time when you can resume work on a project you have been planning for a long time. If you have had a vague feeling over the past 2 or 3 weeks that your authority or influence had diminished, you will now see that your reputation is being restored. Your old friendships and acquaintances may also be renewed. Someone might resume a course of study that they had put on hold. There may be new plans related to work, especially if the work is done online. There may also be new plans for advertising and promoting your goods and services online. August 12th and 13th. The most exciting and positive astrological event of the month occurs, the conjunction of Venus and Jupiter. This conjunction symbolizes well-being, prosperity, love, opportunities, and expansion. This conjunction of Venus, the planet of minor happiness, with Jupiter, the planet of great happiness, luck, and opportunity, creates a flow of luck. For your sign, this conjunction takes place in your 10th house, the zenith of your horoscope, which shows your status and position on the social and career ladder. This conjunction can bring important, positive, and significant events to your life. For some, this could be getting married, having a child, acquiring real estate, or attending an important event. It could also be an important work-related event, such as a company expansion, a presentation, a raise, or a bonus. Your legal status may also change for the better. You may receive important documents or permits. There may also be important events in your parents' lives. This is a time when you will be able to show your best side. An important purchase may also take place. Overall, these days are an excellent time for getting married, registering your business, getting a job, or making major purchases. August 13th. The white moon, Selena, the ray of light from higher powers, and the projection of our guardian angel, changes signs and moves into Leo, your 11th house, for the next 7 months. The white moon's transit brings a special blessing and patronage from above in matters related to this house. The next 7 months may bring you interesting and influential acquaintances. You may join a group of like-minded people with whom you will implement your plans and ideas. The 11th house also symbolizes our guardian angel. Therefore, for the next 7 months, you will have a kind of double guidance from above. You will feel where fate is leading you. This transit of the white moon gives a blessing for new beginnings. You may also be asked to be a godmother or godfather during these 7 months. It is very favorable to join groups of people who are engaged in wellness practices or good deeds. Your relationship with a sibling may also improve. You may also get a bright and charismatic friend. For those who are looking for a relationship, this is a time that can bring you a meeting with a person you have been looking for. August 23rd. A new moon occurs in Virgo in your 12th house. A new moon is the birth of new energy. This new moon is unusual because the next new moon, on September 20th, will also be in Virgo, in your 12th house, but it will be a solar eclipse. Therefore, the theme that will manifest itself in late September is only just beginning now. What areas of life could this new moon affect? It could be issues related to immigration or moving. You might receive documents that allow you to move or take a long trip. You might get a residence permit or buy real estate in another country or city. This is also a time when you can actively fight your bad habits and dependencies. The 12th house is the house of secrets. So this is a time when you may be doing something you are not publicizing, something you are not even telling your close friends about. The 12th house is also the house of chronic diseases. This is a time when you can undergo preventive treatment or engage in a process of cleansing and rejuvenation. It's a great time for treatment and visiting a sanatorium or resort. The 12th house is also a sector of solitude. You may spend more time in nature or at your cottage to be alone with your thoughts. The 12th house is also the sector of charity, so you may help someone or show care for a person you hold dear. This period may also be a time when you can renovate something that has become outdated. For example, you might do repairs in your home or rearrange your workspace. You might want to breathe new life into something old. Your rhythm of life may also change, perhaps due to changes in your work schedule. The 12th house also symbolizes secret relationships. So you may enter a relationship that you will keep a secret for now. The 12th house is the house of cleansing and preparation for a new phase. You may do a major cleanse of your life, both on a practical level and in your thoughts. The 12th house is also the house of the past, so people from your past may return, or this could be a time of remembering what once happened in your life or people who were once close to you. August 25. The planet Venus moves into Leo, your 11th house. Venus symbolizes all earthly joys and blessings, and its main function is to enjoy and receive pleasure. The 11th house is the house of our social realization. This is a time when you will be more socially active than usual. You might take a trip with friends or be invited to more events than usual. An important event related to your children may also occur. Leo, the sign where Venus will be located, symbolizes pride. This is a time when you can be proud of your children's successes or joyful events in the lives of your friends or siblings. Venus also symbolizes material well-being, and the 11th house is the house of the internet. You might buy something online or, if it's related to your work, sell things online and earn good money. If you are single, this is a time that can bring you a very interesting and promising new acquaintance, possibly through the internet or your friends. August 26th. The planet Mercury will be in a tense aspect to the black moon, Lilith, affecting your 12th and 11th astrological fields. This is a time when an unpleasant conversation may take place, or the information you receive may not be good news. You might feel cheated, or you may feel that you don't have enough resources or opportunities to implement your plans. Alternatively, you may be overly self-confident. On this day, it is important to make sure that your thoughts and actions are rational and appropriate. End of August. You will feel the approach of the September eclipse corridor. This is a time when we all feel a sense of anticipation and anxiety. You may have anxious thoughts, dreams, and premonitions, and this is normal before an eclipse. The first eclipse will occur on September 7th, a lunar eclipse in your 6th house, which symbolizes our daily life, our living and working conditions, and our lifestyle. The second eclipse will occur on September 21st, a solar eclipse in your 12th house, the house of the past and secrets. This is a time that will bring many things to an end for your sign, give you a new understanding of your past, and free you from some skeletons in the closet. We will, of course, talk about the influence of the eclipses in detail separately. For now, it is important to know that anxious thoughts and the feeling that something is coming are normal feelings before eclipses. You should give yourself more rest and remind yourself often that everything is okay. That's what August 2025 will be like from an astrological perspective. I wish you a wonderful and successful month, my dear Libras. If this forecast was helpful to you, put a like and press the bell. Subscribe to the Zodiac Soul Insights channel and get a plus in karma from the universe. Share in the comments. Was this forecast helpful to you? And how much coincides with your events? See you in the next video. May the stars be on your side.